I focus.
That is crazy.
Yo.
Gentlemen, afternoon.
Zo contacten.
Yeah, since so we've come to the part of the season that obviously we would have done it. If you started class managers at the start of the season, you know our predictions and stuff, but we've now got to the halfway. Oh, shit! We got to the halfway point of the Premier League. So for me personally, Lembo, I feel like we should start first, bro. Like I think we should go first.
Yeah.
As a Chelsea fan, how do you think the season's going, bro?
Oh. I don't know where to start, but you know, as a football fan, you learn, man, that football is something, especially as a fan, man, you kind of, like I say, I think it controls our emotions in a way where, it's like, if your team play cock, you so much as.
Yeah.
So it's like, it actually gets to you, so I feel like that's something that you learn, that at the end of the day, it's not always going to be
Hundreds.
since they like United. I'm gonna use United as an example since they like for years been struggling. But it's like after some time it gets better. Since then, so what I'm getting to is that those
Same vibes.
I'm very content. Not that I'm content, but I feel like it's a rebuilding stage or phase that as a club we need, man. Especially with now with the new owners. I think it's a big reality check for the new owner that he must.
It's not as easy as he thinks.
You found what I'm saying?
It's not a monopoly.
He thinks he's gonna give money.
And it's
gonna play.
So I think it's a big reality check for the owners and stuff. So to be very honest, I feel like it doesn't really bother me that much. I've come to terms with the
Oh,
fact
you've just accepted it.
that we're not gonna make Champions League, maybe not Europa, but let's just try and
Not Europa?
get through the season.
Not even Europa.
Nah, you know what? Look, as a Brighton fan that supports Chelsea, you know, like I will say, bro, like with this whole thing, it's like I see it, man. Like these are not Chelsea players, man. Like I need. Look, I love Graham Potter. Like I said, I love Brighton. I've been watching and knockout days, Iski. I know all these players. I know these guys, bro. I know these guys. So seeing Graham Potter come through, like, bro, that was the best thing that we could have got at that time. It's not what we need. It was the best thing we could get at that time. So for me, I was expecting at least, seeing that Graham Potter has got Brighton so far ahead in the top 10 with Brighton, imagine what you can do with better players.
But
Go on.
my thing is like when Potter came into Brighton, it wasn't instant.
Yeah.
So it's like it's not gonna be instant in Chelsea.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like he's gonna stumble, he's gonna fall, but he's gonna get them there. You know what I mean?
Chelsea fans don't have, like I want to tell you guys the truth, Chelsea fans are the worst fans. I'll admit that.
Yeah.
Chelsea fans are the worst fans to their club in terms of being patient, bro.
Yeah.
Because we've done 20, I'm gonna say it now, just so you guys don't forget, we've done 20 titles in 20 years.
20 what titles?
Titles doesn't matter for him.
I think a big thing is Potter may be good enough, like you said, with better players, but the question is the players, man. I think the players.
They must also buy into it, man.
You feel what I'm saying? So earlier we were watching highlights of Chelsea, and I feel like at this point it's like
We don't know.
I don't know. I feel like it's like not the attitude, but just the general morale seems like the players are not there, man.
Yeah.
They're second to
The
every loose ball, so it's like they're not man marking. They like it's just chaos, man. It's chaos.
I think maybe on that about chaos and stuff. That's where Ervè Bukasa is what United needed, bro. Because he came in and like with the Ronaldo situation, I handled that. You're not gonna come in, you're gonna play around.
Yeah.
You're gonna play around, you're gonna go. But on that though, I feel like it might not necessarily be that though. It could also be the fact that You bought 15,000 players.
Yeah.
Putting them as
No one
United,
is
Di Maria,
No
Falcao,
cohesion.
all of them man came. They all thought, yo, United are back. But Di Maria still chipped that goal against Leicester. Then we lost 5-3. Like just stuff like that.
It's not FIFA, man.
You thought you're just gonna put them and they're gonna play, but it takes time, bro. You need to build. That Brighton team didn't just come in and play. He built the team, he added the play, and now he's at a place where he can get players like McAllister, flip them. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying, bro. We the worst fans, man, because we don't have.
The quick fix.
You see, we don't have that patience. That's why, bro. Like,
6 months more. 6
you
months.
see, 6 months. I want the Champions League now.
Champions League title.
But you know I think that is because that's how you guys have been brought up. From Abramovich says,
Yeah.
from it's just about money.
Yeah.
If the manager doesn't work, he leaves, bro.
But
It's the owners that are impatient, and now they sort the greater society now in the club.
In the
Where the fans are thinking like, nah,
Same
we
expectation.
can't now wait, man. Let's not go.
we've been getting it.
But my question is part of the right man for the job. For Chelsea, in the next 5 years.
Hold on, before I answer that, I'm gonna ask you as a person who knows that I was Brighton and you was Brighton yourself. What do you think of this part of Chelsea?
He just needs time.
Nah,
Give him time.
nah.
I promise you that one will be nice.
You
No.
know, you know,
So what do you say?
I stand with Pitts.
you know,
Time.
nah. You know what I say? Potter to Chelsea, Moyes to United.
Same, yeah.
Cracking up that every team was pushing for top 4. After the game to United, flop.
Well, what do you say? What to Chelsea?
I don't think, as Chelsea is a club and as identity, that man's not the coach, man. I don't think he's the coach.
A Chelsea manager is a foreign manager.
It's
He's
not
never
that
an
man.
English
Yeah.
It's not that man.
I can never be an English manager.
I think it's also a personality thing though.
Yeah, that's what
Because, Mourinho will come in now,
I like that.
and then what's it call it? Let's say, Kai Havertz won't tell Mourinho, I want to play here.
Yeah.
So Mourinho will tell him play here.
Sure.
But Potter came from managing Brighton,
Sure.
so now the players might not even respect him enough to think, okay, what the manager is going to listen to.
Yeah.
That goes big contribution back to what I said earlier about Potter and his man management skills in terms of how he handles the losses.
Yeah.
Because I mean, as a manager, as
Takes
much
it
as
on
you-
him.
that you don't do that, bro. You need to hold the players accountable.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're getting paid to do this,
Yeah.
week in week out, you're catching on shit. Nah, man, come on,
Yeah,
bro,
that's
come
not
on.
it.
That's
Yeah.
the
It's
same
not
thing
good.
with Spurs and Conte.
But
not-
that goes to what he's saying, man. He's saying, nah, like as a person, he's Potter strong enough for the job. Because at the end of the day, you need to understand that
You can't be a friend to
you're
players.
dealing with egos.
Yeah.
bro.
Can't be a
You're
friend
dealing
to
with
players.
egos.
And like, let's be honest, nobody expected Potter to last at Chelsea.
He's not losing though, he shouldn't be losing.
No, but there's been managers that have shorter spells.
But if they didn't sack, what's this guy in South Africa now? Tuchel, then they would have sacked him by now. But the fact that they sacked already one manager this season, they don't want to sack another one.
You see, you know, this is where it comes into. You see me, I'm out of the FA Cup. I'm out of the
Premier League.
the Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
I'm out of 2 competitions. I only have 2 more competitions to focus on.
Yeah.
And one
No.
man.
Let me not say me, because I support Brighton. You, Lembo, you have Champions League and Premier League. If we drop out of Champions League, I don't mind fighting for at least Europa. And I think it can be done. If we only gonna play how many more games? Think of it, bruh. We get to probably game 23 by the time Champions League is back. If we out, we have 12 games that are must win, and that's doable. If we only play 12 games late in the season,
And sorry for Premier League.
you understand? So if we are, the earlier we are out of competitions, I feel like it will be better for Chelsea.
But then why would you want to push for Europa League? Because that's a Thursday night competition for next season. Rather just not go to anything, then fully focus on the Premier League.
I'm not Arsenal. We're not Arsenal.
Yeah, that's a big.
We're not Arsenal.
I like that, especially because we're rebuilding and trying to give the manager time. So you see, that's I think I saw something, and I saw the team that's benefited the most from the World Cup, in my opinion as well. I feel like it's Man United.
Yeah.
Yes, very much.
Why do you think it
None of the
gave
players.
enough time to fine tune
Yeah.
players like Canacho, players like who else was it?
Martial.
You get
We're still wet.
got to fine tune these players. Even Tahir, before the World Cup, if I remember correctly, Tinag wanted a new keeper.
Yeah.
I think those rumors is clear now.
Now we have
Since
a
yeah.
So it's like, it's true. I like what he's saying, man, because it will give Potter, if he stays, a lot of time to fine tune the players to what to his liking, man. Since So
If they wanted to go 2 seasons, 3
But
seasons.
that affects your team in the transfer window because no
Who you
European
gonna get?
football.
Who you gonna get?
And
Yeah.
these league players also.
But that's why he should be bringing his players now. In
This
my
is the
opinion,
perfect time.
Now's the time,
in my
yeah.
opinion, I don't see Potter bringing any of his players, which goes back to saying why Tuchel was kicked out of the club.
Because of the owner.
Vocal.
The owner,
The vocal.
since if you're too vocal, it's like this guy's he's
Back check.
doing
Back
too much.
check.
He's doing too much.
Yeah.
Let's get him out.
Back
So,
check.
it's like so that just shows that where is the problem really at Chelsea? Is it Potter? Is it higher up? Because if Potter's not signing his players now in the window, when is he gonna sign his players? When is he gonna get time
When you
to?
think because of how soft he is, he's not signing players, the board is signing players for him.
That goes back to what he values as a person, his personality. Is he big and is he strong
Yeah.
enough for Chelsea? The answer is
That's
him.
why he's not gonna last.
That's why for me I feel like it's not that he's not a good enough coach. Is he a strong enough person, man? And I feel like
Okay.
for Chelsea, I feel like there's probably a
He's
handful of managers who are
Yeah,
strong enough,
yeah.
ego-wise,
As the role
Yeah.
of the
as a
manager.
manager, not really tactical, like telling the
Okay,
players what you can
yeah,
do, but
I understand.
as a person, man. Since that's just how I see it.
The whole thing is like as a person, like you see Erik ten Hag and Graham Potter standing there, where do you think you're gonna have more fun in training?
Potter.
But Potter, because you think you can take him on for a joke.
That is true.
You know what I mean? You see the ball that he wants to land you. You think, nah, you take him on for a joke, I just come, I just lamp.
Yeah, like yeah,
So,
so
yeah.
Ah, you know what I mean?
Take your ball up. Take
What
your
they
ball
say, you don't get a haircut to an HD cut system.
Now it's a decliner. It's a decliner.
Eating it.
He's not serious. He's not serious.
So, London is not the right place for players. London is not the right place because no, you know what? I also understand it before we end up on Chelsea. Chelsea, I feel like United's transfers now match Chelsea's. I mean Chelsea's transfers.
Manchester United.
They do. In the past 3 seasons, we have equaled 10 years of United's fuck up stuff.
Yes.
That's
We have like think of it. Like I don't want to act my bro. Like Sterling to Chelsea, I lost. It was not needed.
So that just before we end up on
How much you
Chelsea.
pay for him though?
55.
For how old is he?
28.
28,
Yeah,
29.
entering his prime.
So for me, I feel like
Stop.
I feel like a big part of Chelsea's disastrous season is the question of how many of the Chelsea players are good enough
To play for
Chelsea. That's a big question.
We had a discussion.
That's a big question,
Not
and
enough players, man.
There's not enough players in that team who are good enough to be playing for Chelsea.
Yeah.
Not to say that they shouldn't be playing in a Premier League club. Maybe
But
Aston
not for
Villa,
Chelsea.
maybe Southampton, teams like that. But Chelsea, no.
But I'll say one thing. I think Chelsea have a lot of one-season wonders in their team. Players that play for 1 season, then Chelsea jump 70 million, we take him.
That's why I'm saying
It's bigger.
like it's on the scale of United in the last 10 years.
Yeah, because United used to do that.
Ridiculous,
But now
yeah.
they more like cautious who they buy. They're not in a rush. And
They're still not where they should be, but
yeah.
Now we're gonna- I wanna go up the picking order, man. Because in 6th place we have Liverpool.
Nah, pathetic.
Liverpool is 1,000 points worth. Fulham.
Yo, I'm serious, Mitrovic.
You serious?
Yes.
Oh, tired on points. Okay, game in hand, but still.
1,000 points.
Yo, that's actually
28,
unserious.
28. Brighton is 1 point off. And I want to make a point. Remember when we done the head-to-head last week? What did Luke say? What did Luke say about Salah versus Mane?
Salah's more impactful. Or Salah's a better player.
So that's no impact.
Now I want to make a point to you. No? I'm not discrediting Salah. But if Mitrovic is scoring more, Mitrovic has 13 goals in the Premier League. Salah has the same amount of goals as Trossard.
How much Salah have?
7.
Oh, same as Rashford.
Yeah.
Damn, crazy. Rashford better than Mbappe, don't forget that.
Shit, we're gonna have this discussion. But like that's what I'm trying to say, man. It's like we were having this thing. It's like Mane leaving was it actually bigger than what Liverpool thought it was?
He saw it coming.
Oh man.
He saw it coming.
Sadio saw it coming.
Ah, because he knew, man. He knew.
You think so?
Pick it up on
Yes,
training.
yeah.
You can pick it up on training.
Nah, it's a professional, bruh. Mane is a
But
professional.
you can pick it up on training, man. Like, obviously he knows you can see who's the teacher's pet in the club. Or
Yeah.
who's the guy that's liked the most. You know what I mean? So
Who's
you
getting
know-
fit first?
I feel like like that time where Salah wasn't passing him the ball.
Yeah.
Was that last season or the season before?
last season.
Last season. So I feel like that time already you chick, nah, I'm not gonna stay here.
Yeah.
Like you could see like how the favoritism is there
Yeah.
because
Even after
I don't-
having what Senegal.
I don't think Klopp saw his side of the story.
Sure.
I think like Klopp was very much on Salah's side.
Salah's side, 'cause
So
Salah's
Salah's
goals
banging
was-
and all of that.
The goals.
So now he took, as much as he leaves like on a high note, he also leaves with his heart so I think.
Yeah.
Because he feels like he wasn't given the respect.
Yeah.
And he could have, you see, for me, you know, sorry, but it's like for me, Mane coming out of that team took a lot out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Left a big gap.
But he left, like, look, I'm not gonna lie, Diaz cold.
Cold player.
Yeah.
I think Diaz is sick, bruh.
Yeah, he is.
For me, it was a like for
like
like replacement.
In terms of technicality, it made sense to get that guy. But then you see Nunes and you're like, damn, Liverpool, we spent that much,
On this guy.
but we're lacking in the goal department. So
That was a hype buy also, man. They were pushing the other type of narrative with him in Haaland. And the thing that Liverpool tends to do, they buy players that beat them, man.
Yeah. Mane.
They buy
Yeah,
players that
true,
score against them.
true,
Virgil
yeah.
van Dijk, same thing. Minamino for
for
South.
Haaland, and they left Haaland.
Yeah, and then there was someone else also, Keita.
Keita,
as well.
Naby Keita,
You see,
yeah.
so they do that, and then they think it's a foolproof, like it works, man. But
He
they
has
lo-
the same thing.
They lost, yeah, it is exactly for
Uh-huh.
Porto. So the last few buys have been like that type of.
Who did damage on us?
Yeah,
Who
But
caused
I
us
think
damage?
Liverpool, for me, in my opinion, I feel like the like poor run of results is also based on the fact that the system, man, it's been the
It's
same
clocked.
Yeah.
It's clocked. It's
5
clocked.
years.
Yeah.
So it's like Klopp has been doing the same,
Same
thing,
thing.
and now teams are obviously
Catching up.
catching up.
Yeah.
And I was watching a video of Troy Deeney on the Ben Forster podcast,
Yeah.
and he was actually saying that when Watford used to play against Liverpool,
They always beat them.
that
Oh,
they-
Isaac success
they would
when they
know.
packed them 3
and who's the other lady? Issa
Oh.
They would know when they were playing Liverpool. Trent Alexander-Arnold would take 2 touches on the ball. He would never 1 touch.
They performance
They
and
knew.
assistant guys.
Trent and Fred would always take 2 touches. So they wouldn't really press unless those
The
2
ball
players
got
had the
there.
ball. When those 2 players got the
Yes,
ball.
Then they
You remember?
have to
There was a video.
Yeah, I
Speaking about players,
Yeah.
creating the team.
Since they Hey, Trent, we will take 2 touches. We need to take 2 touches. We press him, we win the ball off Trent, it opens a gap. Since they didn't counter, plays like Saw. Since they, so that just shows, man, you kind of
Understand.
You understand.
Yeah.
You understand? I don't know what you guys feel is the yeah, like what's the cause of the
They
results?
clocked out, bruh. They done. Like it's look, revamp,
Yeah, they
Yeah.
need that.
revamp.
Yeah.
You see, you know, I don't understand why. Look, I understand it. Like Henderson is a slipped-on player. Let's not dismiss James. Nah.
Man, it's 20 to 20.
Nah.
James,
This must go to nothing else.
Yeah, no, James, you need to understand. You can say whatever you want about Henderson. Henderson got 6 titles that a lot of players in the Premier League, a lot of greater players than him don't have. So he has a leg to stand on.
Nice.
But this is what I'm trying to
come
say.
on.
How can you let Henderson stay at the club and Gini van Alden leave?
Hey,
That's the point I'm trying to make.
We tell you what it is. We never really say about his politics firstly. Secondly, he has that mentality, winning presence, man. He's not a good player.
He just
brings the
hard
mentality
worker,
to
yeah.
the team. So the team is down. He's the
He's
first
the
one to
one.
press. He's the first one to
Very
finish.
vocal on
So
the
he
pitch.
just leads by example, man, as what to do for the whole team.
Yeah.
But not as an individual player.
Mm-hmm.
So he will remind you of your role.
You
Like,
see,
look, you
like
need to do this.
Yeah, he's a very vocal player. Hence why he's also taken to the World Cup, man. Because he holds players accountable.
I get
He's
that.
not the play. You know what I mean?
That's what we were saying we need from a player like Koulibaly.
Don't start, man. Don't start, man.
Thiago is not there.
You see,
Koulibaly should be the one leading
leading
against this guy.
That's what I think.
personality, man.
That's
What
what I think. A lot of young players lack, no? And that's something that you're building a mess.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jude, you know what I say?
Jude is an adult.
Nah, he's
Jude is
mature,
an
man.
adult.
And the thing is, Pep, like Pep said when they played him the first time, and he was like, he loves Jude Bellingham because he's a player at his young age demanding the ball from older guys, man.
Telling them, look,
He says he wants to, and
Rooney
when he doesn't get the
type
ball, he's upset. You know what I mean? And he's not afraid to transition, take the ball, go forward.
Yeah.
So he's very like personality-wise, very mature.
But you said something in the call about this, how you like this Liverpool downfall.
I also love
In,
him.
in relation to Jude.
Oh yeah.
So he won't come.
A decrease in the chance of getting him.
Yeah, because if they get him, then they become.
Because you wouldn't want to go to a team that's going.
Yeah, definitely not. I feel like you can't unite them.
Nah.
Nah.
Look at that,
Don't think so.
Papa Perez, bro. We all coming now to United.
For
actually.
Perez.
Papa Perez.
I want to talk about Tottenham because now.
Yeah, I thought another serious club,
We're
bro.
not talking about Tottenham.
We support Tottenham get serious in their life.
United,
United, best team in the Prem. What?
35 points,
Yes.
11 wins,
Uh-huh.
2 draws,
Yes.
4 losses.
And how we beat Arsenal as well, top of the league. Like that.
The only loss.
Yeah. Only team to do
The
it.
only loss.
Only team to do it.
That's great. Nah, I'm saying that's
The only-
Arsenal's only loss.
Yes.
That's the crazy one.
Look, I'm not gonna sit here and deny Lembo. At the start of the season, a lot of people were saying, nah, on paper, United called check to Chelsea made all these big signings and
Are you sure
whatnot.
that pass was long enough?
Yeah. So, what eventually ended up happening is that they just switched managers. And it took time. It's not first game, stinker.
Yeah. But Brighton was just
First
good.
few games.
I was in a stinker. Brighton was just good.
Fair enough.
But I think that
Brentford.
Brentford.
Brentford was a stinker.
Yeah, it was a stinker.
Nah, it was a stinker.
First half.
It was a stinker.
But
How much did you get from Brentford? Brentford. How much did you get? Who did you get 4-0 from?
I mean, don't worry about that.
No, wait.
I didn't lose. I beat you here. I'm in 8th place. I beat you.
Oh, you
I
cried?
beat you 4-0.
Oh, sorry.
I beat you 4-0.
That's a stinker and a half, man.
But like that's what I'm saying. Like that man just came in, and for me, I'm gonna get back to what you said in the call. We both heard it. What you said about Ten Hag. But for me, as a manager, this is the only United manager that I've been scared of in a long time.
You're not Mourinho.
I second that.
This is the only manager that can threaten my fourth spot. The only manager.
Yeah.
Only United manager that I'm like, fuck, these guys are keeping me out the top 4.
I can accept that. Yeah.
We
It
can
makes
all-
sense, yeah, it makes sense. I just feel if he gets the right players, man, then he can be able to like exceed expectations.
Mm.
But if you're still gonna go with Fred and Maguire and those, man.
Maguire was going to. Oh no, they said no move. No?
Yeah,
Aston Villa, no.
deny that too.
Ah.
Deny
They
that.
will phase him out, man.
They will,
Yeah.
so if they're allowed to do that, and he's allowed to put pen to paper when it comes to players,
Yeah.
and ownership listens to him, then 1 and 2 is even in the conversation.
What I was gonna say on the thing about ownership listening to you, know, like say for instance you come into the club and you're a star manager.
Yeah.
That's what I think Graham Potter lacks.
So,
Because now Ten Hag is a star manager, no? If you're not gonna give me the players I want, I'm gonna leave the club.
Yeah, and they wanted him.
And
but
they
the other
wanted him.
one-
Do you know what I mean?
like-
Now on Graham Potter, he's just like, oh no.
So-
Then when things go wrong, yeah,
yeah.
when things go wrong, now he's still in the corner
he's
because
taking the play.
yeah, it's his fault now.
Shielding his players and shit.
But at the end of the day, who's gonna lose the job? The player's not gonna lose the job. He's gonna lose the job.
Yeah.
So I feel like Ten Hag comes, he stamps his authority, players are scared of him, the owner respects him, so the owner gives him the players he wants, and the players perform because they know if they mess around, this manages. And the squad is big.
Squad is big.
The squad is big, bro.
Yeah,
You
that's
got
only getting
Shaw,
bigger.
Malachi,
Malacia.
Malachi, obviously Bible thing. But anyway, Malacia, we got how many centre backs we got, how many right backs we got.
Eriksen signing of the season. I won't lie to you.
Yeah,
On a free.
That is the best free transfer.
I like Sterling.
Nah,
True.
for me,
True.
I think
True.
United,
True.
United has been, too good this season.
They
But
are
I
joy
think-
to watch.
I think it's a big part of it is because of Ten Hag's man management, like Ervè was saying, and how he handles the players and everything in general. So, but for me, another thing is I feel like the team is very fluid in that United has kind of like some consistency in terms of their lineup. If you look at the back four, you kind of know it's going to be Martinez, Varane, Dalot, and Malacia. In a way, which kind of shows that he slowly is phasing out some of the cup players in his own way. Because if you look at Maguire, that's what you were talking about in the car. We never hear Ten Hag like bashing Maguire.
If but
if the media speaks badly about Maguire,
he's cute little things.
He gives them like he won't really praise him, but he will speak highly of his player. So that just shows that as a man, like as a person, what kind of a manager is he? So it's like the consistency in the lineup, they believe in their players also, man. Like if you look at Rashford. I don't think United was ever, like United fans do get upset and frustrated, but it was never think like, nah, Rashford, get Rashford out. He was never on the verge of leaving. It's never been like that, and that's goes back to what Kuma said about Chelsea fans and patience. Since
we lack that.
I think United's success is, people who know me, they will know that I don't like United.
So there's a fan of football.
It pains me to say, but United is coming back, and like Kuma said, I fear United.
I think United finished top 2.
This season?
Yeah.
Nah.
If they beat City on Sunday, they finish top 2. I don't know what's wrong with the City team.
Yeah, City's also.
The United supporters is overhyping the success.
I don't think so.
I'm a United fan.
I think we finish top 2 though.
Because like this is creating a
false narrative.
Real expectations.
There's nothing wrong with top 4.
When the losses start to come, like they degrading him now, but when the losses come, I hate him now.
No, but that's true.
No.
Before you continue, what did you say? Last season, this time.
We're in the same place. So deep there.
But
there's no move.
The thing is, I can see the difference.
True.
The team is consistent. True. We got Dalot in the right back. Wan Bissaka comes in and he does a decent job.
Sure.
So we know if we get an injury this season, we're gonna be okay. Last season it was a different story. We had Wan Bissaka, we put him there. Now I see progress. I see a better right back. I see a better left back. Luke Shaw's chipping in as well. And I see like a big enough squad with a lot of players where this one can come in here, this one is injured, this one can come in here, this one can come in here.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like that's what I see. That's what the great teams at.
Sure, I hear.
Like that Chelsea team with Aspilicueta.
Don't ever mention that.
You know what I mean?
Don't ever mention that. Great. Leave those.
Come on, dog. But like, what I'm saying is just like the thing about a big squad and where you think like. They're playing well now. Last season they were playing well, but something could go wrong.
Sure.
This person gets injured and then we're done.
Nah, don't quite
But now, this one gets injured, we just slot another one in there. Just put one in there. How many wingers we have?
It's true.
How many wingers?
And now, how many sides can they play?
Yeah. And that's... Yeah.
A lot of the starting 11 we had last season is second choice now.
Yeah.
To the starting 11 we have now, if you think about it. Scott, Freddie.
Christian Eriksen to for squad. That's a level up in the hall.
It's true. I never asked you that.
That's a level up.
Deep there. That's
what? You have Casemiro and you have Eriksen in swap of Fred and damn. And that's a voice of BBL, bruh.
Fred comes on and he scores goals.
Yeah.
So that shows that the team is.
But that is actually where Fred should be. No, a sub.
A sub,
I feel like he gives better energy, more when he comes on.
It's true what he said, man. The team, even the individuals have reaped the rewards of Ten Hag coming in. Because it's true what he said. Initially when Ten Hag came, I thought Wan Bissaka is going to be sold. Because he's not like Ten Hag is a Dutch manager, so obviously he's in a passing game. I felt like Wan
Bissaka has no place in the team.
But now when I watch Wan Bissaka, apparently he has more assists than Trent this season.
Yes, he does.
And he's played, I think 17 games less. I think that's a Moose stat.
It's just, I'm going to open my eyes.
I'm posting on my story when I go home. I didn't even know.
So that just shows, man, that individual players have benefited Maurizio from Ten Hag, and Nah, like
It shows.
it shows.
I also never knew like he could improve players like that.
Yeah, I also didn't.
I didn't expect it,
expect
bro.
it.
I didn't expect it, bro.
For me, you know, like I just think you guys are fortunate.
Nah,
Like no. You need to understand it. Your players can still develop. Who is Chelsea developing? Who is Liverpool developing? Think about it.
I like that.
nah, I know
I
that.
like that point.
I know that.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I like that point.
So that's why I think for me, like you guys always used to bash these players, man. But Fred gets you that.
Yeah.
If it's 1-1, Fred's getting you that 2-1.
Yeah.
Do you understand? That's the 3 points that puts you above all these clubs.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
But as I'm saying, man, as that type of sense where those players are now become second for the, it just means that the starting level is
has
now
changed.
is now better, man.
It's similar to that Liverpool team with Wijnaldum and them, man. Like at midfield, you can just put different guys.
Different
Different
guys,
Different guys. It's a long season, bro.
Yeah,
it's a
long
busy period also now.
season.
Christmas period. It's still a Christmas period, even though because of the World Cup now, it's
Yeah.
pushed back. But like the games are coming thick and fast, so I feel
Oh
like
shit, you guys are closing in on how many 4 games in?
12 days.
12 days. For me,
Oh,
for me,
Arsenal and City in that all games.
yeah, they by Chelsea, they're not gonna make it to the injury list.
Nah, he's not making it, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
we need to leave Champions League, but let's just, I want to focus on this, man.
Yeah.
This United team.
Yeah.
Like, I want to ask now. For me, I want to say, you guys are going to make it through that. That's how much I believe in your squad.
Yeah.
So you think 12 points for that 4 games?
It's not Premier League. It's cup games as well. Is it not?
It's only 2
Premier League.
Premier League games.
But there's cup games.
So we play now today.
Tonight, Charlton.
Yeah.
You can play light cheese there. Bro. You can keep,
Bro,
you can
not always, bruh. And the thing with Eric, what
Yeah,
I've seen
he
lately,
respects.
he respects the team.
He
He plays his
respects
best
the
team.
team. Yeah, that's right.
Nah,
That's true.
but I feel like he's playing last season's team.
Okay, yeah.
And that's not
yeah,
that's
yeah,
not
yeah,
a bad
yeah.
thing.
That's what I'm saying, man.
like-
Last season's now first that they will play that type of games, man. But he will still have the same type of style of play.
mentality. That's what I'm saying.
They
Like,
will still
obviously,
play, man.
like for example, Eriksen. You would want the Eriksen playing against City because Eriksen has that ball. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You want Casemiro coming, coming off 60th minute, 50th minute, coming off, chucking in this, like, that game management is
Yeah.
where, like, this is where I think I'll see 10 out game management. Like, is it really up there?
Sure.
But it must also be matched by the players, man. The players must also have the mentality of, and we need to do this. Like, they can't just lax it off. They
Like,
must do the recovery. They must do, like, act professional, man.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of last season was, you could see the players were lethargic because they don't do what it's supposed
Chelsea
to
type
do.
deal. Chelsea
They're too
type
comfortable, man. So, but now there's a mandate, there's a standard. So the players have to live up to that, you see.
deal.
Yeah.
Hold it, yeah.
So they also come from their side because they also feel like, bro, you can push for league, you can push for Carabao, you can push for FA Cup, you can push for Europa League.
Hopefully we still
We're
there.
still in.
You
So
guys-
also the competitions,
you
man.
guys
So playing Barca.
Yeah.
You guys are beating Barcelona.
Boss is whack.
You
bro.
guys are beating Barcelona, but I don't want to go into that.
Boss is whack, bro.
Nah, you know what I'm saying?
I don't want to go into
Nah,
that.
it's one big Barca.
I'm sorry, bro.
It's one big Barca. In terms of quality.
Football's not played on where?
No.
Football's
That's
not played
true.
on where?
That's true, but Barca is also
They don't
chasing
play
something now, man.
Yeah.
Bro,
Since a
man for man,
I understand it.
man for man,
Barca.
Yes.
man for
Not in
man.
all areas though.
Nah,
Defense,
I
no.
think
Midfield, yes.
I think we can.
No.
We can beat them man for man in terms of our squad. Wait, listen.
best team.
I'm saying our front three and our back line. They beat us in the midfield. That's
No. Let's not disrespect Eriksen. Let's not disrespect Casemiro. Let's not do that. I'm not saying Pedro is not good. But Bruno is a great fucking
Then
player.
we beat them everywhere man for man then.
Not in defense. No, you do in
In
defense.
defense, what are you saying?
Nah, I think United will beat
Man for man, bro.
Except
Come
for
on.
striker.
Yeah,
Striker,
Lewandowski. I
right,
mean,
right wing.
Striker right wing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anthony. Yeah.
Let's not talk about
Rashford or Usman right now. Right now.
Nah, Rashford right now.
Usman.
Usman was on a man.
Usman.
I go for
Yeah,
Usman.
I can't lie. I was backing him in the World Cup. I was backing him in the World Cup. I was backing, but
I'm low-key still saying Rashford.
So you think United can go all the way in Europa League?
yeah,
Yeah, definitely. I believe it.
You sound scared, so.
I believe it.
Arsenal still in it though.
I want the link up.
Yeah, the link up.
I wanted, like, if you guys play each other semi-finals,
To be honest, I don't think Arsenal,
win the Europa.
no, besides we will take it as seriously as United.
Sure, 100%.
Because they have bigger
100%
fish to fry.
100%.
They have a
Yeah,
Premier
we need
League
to
title that
focus on-
they chasing.
So do we tap into Newcastle or do we just go to
Nah, Newcastle just fairy tales.
Yeah.
appreciation?
Appreciate
This is Leicester type beat, but
Yeah.
it's much more convincing
Yeah.
with this one.
Yeah.
I think this is out of money, man. Come on, PC.
Eddie Howe
Nah.
is better than his
Harry
top
Potter.
four managers. He's top. The order in which this is, barring Pep and Arteta. If you swap Pep and Arteta, that's the ranking in the Premier League of managers.
Okay, Premier League.
Who's that?
Give you that.
Yes.
Nah, that's a big
India-
shout.
Not.
Bad season.
That's a big,
No,
that's
no,
a
no,
big,
no.
big shout.
With Bournemouth.
I'm talking season. I'm not talking all time.
Ah,
I'm
that's a big
talking
shout.
season.
Nah, that's a big
season.
shout.
I'm
Tina,
talking this
Nine.
season.
I think Pep is lost on that list.
This
This
season.
season,
Yeah.
Pep is
Pep is
lost.
lost. Pep is lost.
Pep is lost. I put Tinach
Pardon me. Second.
second.
You know
Arteta
what? You know
first.
what? You know what?
Arteta first.
I actually put Ten first. You know, and listen what I'm saying.
Nah.
Listen to what I'm saying.
He always pushes it.
No,
That's the thing about this guy.
Listen
He
to what I'm
always pushes.
Listen to what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, in terms
I
of
get what
in
you're
terms
saying.
of
I get it.
a
I get
manager and what they have to do this whole season,
Nah.
Ronaldo
A lot
problems,
more. A lot
coming in new, all those
He had
things
to deal with
there.
a lot more.
So I think he handled everything brilliantly though. He hasn't stepped a foot wrong.
Since there's a
He deserves manager of the season because of his management, not because of his play style
Yes.
or what. Yes.
but even his play style.
No.
Ah,
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
I hear you.
Arsenal is probably playing the best football in the Premier League.
You see, the thing is with Arsenal, I feel like it was years coming, man.
Yeah.
That's it. Hence for me, I hear his chat. For
Because
Arsenal,
it
for
is
Arsenal,
freshman.
for Eddie and for Tenach, it's not something.
It's new.
As United
New.
fans, you guys are as surprised as us.
Yeah.
That
No
your
cap,
team
no
is
cap. You
doing
didn't
this
believe that.
at this point. You get what I'm saying? Whereas with Arteta, it's been built over for
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
The foundation has been laid
Yeah.
already. With Eddie Howe, same as Tenach. Something that like no one expected. The money was just pumped in and
That's what it is, the money
it's
also, man.
the signings that they made.
Yeah.
I think they made
Botman.
Like,
Oh my
like
word.
what- how they
Botman.
made-
Botman. What a fucking player.
And
so that's a big contributing factor to why I feel like Tenach, Eddie Howe, they fight for
1 and 2.
one and two as in best managers
Yeah.
this season.
Yeah.
Dan Burn. Sorry to break it. Dan Burn is playing in the Newcastle.
And also, I think
Koulibaly struggling.
the other thing is it's easy to manage a team when things are going good. And for Arteta, he didn't really have to do much.
No.
Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying coaching. I'm saying management.
Nah.
The problems at Arsenal were
Wait. Listen, we're talking about this season. That's what the chat was. This season, everything was running smoothly. So he
Oh,
didn't have to
yeah,
do-
Oh yeah, the change.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. He didn't have to do much managing. Like obviously, he keeps the players happy. He does coaching well. He knows how to speak. Everybody sit down. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Everyone sit down.
do you know what I mean? But I feel like he's been throwing with so much stuff, brother.
Aubameyang.
I'm talking about Ten Hag in terms
Yeah,
of
Ten Hag.
Ronaldo, the
Ronaldo thing was
owners
big.
not selling,
Yeah.
struggling to get the players he wants. All those things there has been thrown towards him. So I feel like he managed that well, better than everyone else. I feel like
Okay, that's why you should be number 1.
That's why I'm saying he is the manager of the season.
That's exactly why I say Tenach number 1 as well.
But look
Okay,
at this,
yeah.
man. Look at this. The only thing I'm afraid of is that 6-month thing, like Chelsea have with Ten Hag, man.
Also, you're scared you're not gonna succeed too much.
Too much, too quickly, man.
Oh, that Tuchel thing.
That the same thing
Yeah,
happened with
that's what I'm saying,
Tuchel.
they're overhyping.
Because now it looks pretty. Then the next season starts. Then we can't maintain it.
I don't
see it as
I
well.
don't see that.
This is the one
Not
manager
from
that
Ten
I
Hag.
believe
Not
now.
from Ten Hag.
This guy's doing
I don't
something.
think Tenach.
because he's setting the foundation.
Yeah.
Letting Ronaldo lead, he's setting the foundation.
100%.
Because he spoke out in the club, so he's
100%.
breeding a culture
Of
like that's
nonsense.
going
No
from
nonsense,
the
no.
under 15s all the way to the.
Oh,
they
and he
all- they all
works
seeing
with the
it.
juniors.
They-
What a
they-
coach.
They all seeing that, so I don't think it's a quick thing. There's no manager that has
Okay, yeah.
come in and stamped
Salud.
his
So
authority.
quickly.
Because good thing on the club for buying into that man.
Sure.
A lot of clubs, I'm sure Chelsea wouldn't have said the same.
Nah, not really.
Chelsea would have thought, man, nah.
Stop misbehaving.
Yeah, relax
Stop
now.
misbehaving.
You're asking for too much.
Mm.
So in some way, United did take the initiative, man.
Sure.
In really
Chelsea.
absorbing that man. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you know what? Now looking at Newcastle now, like
You think they maintain it?
they go Europe now. Do they fall out like Leicester?
Nah.
No.
They got the bread. They got the
Yeah,
bread. They got the
yeah.
bread to set it up the squad.
I think they at least make round of
Round of
16.
16.
You think they make it out of the group?
No,
stage?
sorry, wait. Nah,
Group
cancel.
stages.
Right. They go out group stage, but
Nah.
they make
Nah.
Europa League.
Yeah,
Nah.
Third
Make
place.
Europa League.
Third
This
place.
guy, they
Nah.
will make Champions League this year.
I think so.
Nah.
I
Listen,
think so.
what I'm saying is,
Give
I don't
them
think
five.
I don't think they fall out.
Because of my top
I don't think they
four.
fall out.
Yeah, I think they make top 4, yeah.
I don't think they fall out though.
You
I think
the thing
They have the fourth most wins in the Premier League.
The thing is, I think with Newcastle, it's not one of those teams where you feel like they shouldn't be there, man.
Like you can tell that
The way
they
they've won the
deserve
Champions
it.
League, they've been there before.
See,
They
they
all
all
have
play good.
mentality,
They
yeah.
all, because in that game against Arsenal, I felt like that was a chance game, man, bro.
It was.
No.
Yeah.
For me, that's
big
where
calls
I
as well.
since that's where I understood that it was this team.
Newcastle.
There's
Newcastle
something
know
there,
they want
man.
that, yeah.
There's something
They
there.
know they can get
So for me, I feel like they don't fall out this season, out of the top 4.
I also feel like
Maybe I think United.
Nah,
the top
United
4
stays.
the top 4 stays like
Stays the
this.
same till the end of the season.
I,
to be honest with you,
not in that particular order, but it stays the same.
to be honest with you, I feel if City lose,
They're gonna be third.
they out of top 4.
No.
Do you know why? Because all the big games they must still play.
No.
If they lose to Arsenal and United,
Kazi,
No.
Then
see,
they out.
come on,
because
tell
they
you
must still play
something.
Newcastle.
Come and tell you something. Maybe bro, you need to understand one thing. You know? These men just beat me 4-0 just because. Do you think they're not gonna? We know City after Christmas are dangerous. We know. We've seen it 3-4 seasons in a row. Every time after
But-
Christmas, you know what? Riyad Mahrez doesn't celebrate the Christmas.
He's
like
training on Christmas.
He's training on Christmas.
That's it.
Think about it. Riyad is at training. Bruh, he banged what?
4
4 goals in 3 games against me. Like, bruh, doing it against Chelsea. So he's gonna think, oh, Newcastle is not. Chelsea's not Newcastle this season. But he's gonna think, same merit.
I just feel like it means more to the rest of the top 4, man. It means
Yeah,
more to
yeah,
make top 4 to the rest.
Like Newcastle, the fans are like,
Bro,
there's minimum. Like,
Magpies.
they're not really. They don't have that much expectation
Yeah.
for the team. I think.
yeah. And I just feel like the teams feel like they are chasing it, man. Like they really chase. City, they are hot and cold, but it's just they're gonna win FA Cup and EFL Cup. That's it. They're not
You
gonna
think
win.
so?
They're not gonna win the Premier League.
No, I hope so. I hope not.
I also feel like City will fall out, and I agree with them.
Fall out of the top 4.
Yeah.
If
Nah,
they-
James,
No, you know what I'm saying. Liverpool, what's Liverpool's issue? Same years, like 4 or 5 years, same formula.
Yeah.
I feel like people's.
But somehow
Like
they
they
always end up in the
It works.
Champions League,
It
man.
works.
Okay, they'll say
But
fourth.
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying though? I
You
feel
see,
like
like,
more
Liverpool,
recently,
I feel like they're gonna scrape the 4th, bro.
Somehow. It always happens, bruh.
7 points.
James, it always happens.
You know what?
7
it is?
points. I don't think so.
They get they get refereed all the way to the Champions League, man.
I don't think this season. I feel like this season's just not the one, man.
Also,
7 points.
You think so?
Yes, bro.
7 points.
Somehow they just always do it.
I don't think it's 7 points.
Yeah.
7 points is not a lot.
Nah, that's not a lot. I don't think
If you
that's
think about the amount of games that must be played, 7 points.
Yeah,
is
bro.
not a lot of
If
games.
it was 7 points,
We're not
like,
actually halfway
Six
through the
games.
season yet.
But
we only it's halfway now.
Nah. Match week 19 is halfway through the season.
Oh,
Because
it's
it's
on
38
seven.
games.
Games, yeah.
Bro,
So my thing is still regardless. Now. Even if United do lose those games, are Liverpool winning this?
Yes.
That's my thing. If United do lose 3 games,
Yeah.
are Liverpool winning 3 games on the
that's
clock?
also facts. Yeah.
I think they do. They are. They do.
Slow as they can with all those draws that they
You
get.
see, Liverpool is not like, I think if you compare Chelsea struggles to Liverpool struggles, Liverpool creates chances.
Yeah.
They don't put
They don't put it
they
away.
don't put it away. They don't bury.
And
So
they leak at the back.
That's the scary part about Liverpool, man. The chances is there, but they're just not finishing. And at the back, they're leaking.
But you will still bet on Liverpool. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Man. No matter who they face.
Nah. Not for me.
Bro, there's just like
They have kind of luck, man.
they just they 7 man. Like, you know, number 7 is usually a lucky number. They are now 7 man. Like,
But look here. All the way down to Brentford, no? The only team that I don't think is better than Liverpool is Tottenham.
Yeah, that's true.
Shit.
In a game against all of these Donnies, I'm not backing on Liverpool to win.
That's a big
Liverpool, but
That's a
Liverpool
big
always
shout.
frustrates City.
Yeah, they do.
But I don't back them to win. Like, I can't say, okay, today I'm gonna bet 100 on Liverpool. I know they're gonna win
Yeah.
against all these teams. Okay, maybe
Not
Spurs.
convincing.
Maybe Spurs they'll better than, you know, Spurs is a bit sus.
Yeah.
And even though they sus, they still
They
on the
can
same
grind
amount
out
of
the
points.
result.
They're still there. No, they have how much points more than Liverpool?
They're for
6.
Oh, that's a big gap. Like, there is
No,
a
it's 5.
break.
It's 5. It's 5.
There is a
It's
break.
5. It's 5. 5, but one Liverpool have a game in hand. But still, regardless though.
Liverpool win the game in hand, and I think it's 2 points.
Who's they coming in against?
Liverpool, let's see.
I'm not sure.
Who did they play?
Brighton.
Brighton.
Nah,
They're not winning.
I think Liverpool win that game.
Brighton.
Matoma.
Not. You see, that's the thing about Liverpool, like you say, man.
One that's gonna be that 1-0, that edge.
You feel me?
It's gonna
So,
be
so
the
for me,
easy.
Liverpool is not one of those teams where you watch and they like convincing and they beat
Nah,
the team.
they just get Origi.
You get me?
Who's that?
So for me, it's not a team that's pleasing on the eye or
Yeah,
tactically.
but they get the
like
result.
they're astute. Nah, it's not like that. But they get the result. They get it over the line.
Nah, but that's why I hate them so much.
And Brighton is hot and cold, man.
Yeah.
Hot
But
and
must be
cold.
serious also. They're all hot and cold.
Yeah, truly, because Warwick is still in the team. But, nah, good player though. When he does come from the team that is number 1.
I mean, he comes from a team that's number 4, but you will get that team.
Okay, fair enough. Look, Arsenal,
Sure, they have a London derby first.
they
That's your.
Arsenal has a big fixtures.
I think Spurs.
Spurs
I think
beat them.
Spurs frustrate him.
No.
Spurs beat them. Spurs beat them.
No ways.
Sorry,
No
Okay.
ways.
to come back to the conversation we had before, where Martinelli is frying those defenders. Bro.
Don't think we'll be a next week, no?
Yeah, we'll see.
Listen, wait, listen, I tell you this now. Spurs and Arsenal will not end in an Arsenal win. Any other result will not Arsenal win.
Like say, see the thing is with Arsenal, I feel like they the way Arteta shaped the team is like I think like I don't know, man, Graham, it's Graham that like
It's beautiful.
if you look at every second ball or loose ball,
Nah, they win it.
Arsenal is always winning the loose ball, the second ball, the 50-50. And I read something actually like a week ago that Arsenal's average height, if you look at Arsenal's defenders and like just the midfielders, they're actually tall.
Really?
If you look at like Ben White, Gabriel, Saliba, Tomiyasu.
Tomiyasu not small actually.
You get what I'm saying? So the way Arteta shaped the team. If you notice, Arsenal play corporate football, but their goal kick, it's very rare that you'll see Arsenal playing it short. They play it long. So the second ball
Can come get me both from the second ball.
if you actually deep like look at it closely, Ramsdale will always play the long ball. The team will header it, then they go.
We both from
Then
where
they
they give us the.
And I think, and the thing with that is also like you don't mess up at the back.
You don't.
You don't mess up at the back.
And positioning is unpredictable. So if you hit the ball inside, my players know what to do when we're in that situation. You can hit the ball there. We know what. Fucking hell.
So for me, I feel like Arsenal's team is built like, and even in the final third, their third man runs.
Xhaka is still in
That's Real Madrid-esque for me.
But like, I think Spurs can get the result.
I also think so.
That's what I'm saying.
Put Bissouma and Odegaard.
Yeah, Bissouma
Just for
Pulisic.
that game.
Bissouma
Lock him.
Pulisic,
Just lock him.
Yeah.
Just love
That's enough for goal, bro.
Yeah.
But like they're gonna say now, Xhaka is doing something.
Yeah, Xhaka's doing a lot.
You're not doing Odegaard stuff.
but
It's not
there's
cooking,
something.
but there's something.
There's
something
But
there.
like, Odegaard will give you the final pass.
Yeah, and then in the left ear, he doesn't give it.
Nah, they're not. I don't think so. If you look at
Saka,
if you look at
just get involved the wingers, bro.
if you look at Arsenal's
Involve the
winger,
wingers.
their front three against Spurs.
Well rounded.
Long lay, Dawson, Emerson, Saka can't get here.
Yeah.
Martinelli.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a long game.
Nah, but Derby form goes out the window, man.
Bro,
Derby day
That's
is
the thing,
different.
Derby Day is different.
and
And
that's
that's
the
the way.
thing. That's the thing about Arteta, man. He understands not only the magnitude of the game, but for Arsenal's season.
What does it
Because now,
mean?
because now when Arsenal drop points against Newcastle, City's now, I think 5 points.
Yeah, it is.
5 points behind.
And so they love to chase me.
So now, you get what I'm saying?
So they
Like,
love
hungry,
So Arsenal knows they can't afford to lose, man.
Uh-huh.
Arsenal know they can't afford to lose.
But that's also the thing, man. That's even more pressure now on the players. And those men are still young, man, bro.
I feel like
Those are adults, man.
I feel like
honest.
in a season as a whole, Arsenal gonna fall off.
Nah.
You don't have the juices.
Maybe not necessarily like fall off completely. But
They won't win the
I
league.
feel like they might even win the league by 1 point.
Gerrard's or like close score.
Close score. I don't think they
I'm
will.
not convinced.
Blitz is not
I'm
blitz.
not convinced yet. I'm still not convinced.
It's too early, man, guys. For real, it's too early.
I'm convinced. I think when you watch Arsenal's team, man, bro.
You can't watch a
if,
team and not
if
be
you watch
yeah.
them like last night, FA Cup.
Okay, I didn't watch.
Hey, bro. Just to show, like you say, Arteta, strong team we filled against Oxford. That like this, it's a convincing win, man.
Yeah.
That's the thing for me about Arsenal. Just it's almost like tiki taka is, but yes, it's
Like, cause I
the
get
other
stuff.
with the other third man line. It's like
A lot of things.
but bro, that triangles. That's one thing about Arsenal. That
They've
triangles,
mastered it.
they've mastered it, man, bro. They mastered it. It's like them and City. I think in the league.
I think
Yeah.
United's also coming out with the triangles now.
Yeah.
United is coming along. They just need players to get to that side.
Sure.
And what I noticed about Arsenal last night, they weren't desperate, man.
Nah.
They're patience.
They were still in the game, they were patient.
That's what I like.
They weren't
That's
desperate,
true.
they still just kept playing the game and the goals came, bro. When the
That's
goals
why I
came,
think-
they kept going, bro.
That's why I hear why Lembo saying it's not an easy result against Arsenal because Arsenal can be down 1-0
True.
at half time already.
And you'll
Do you think
expect-
Arsenal's not gonna panic?
Nah,
Arsenal, I can guarantee that Arsenal might even get a draw or 2 goals.
because they work it out to
They
get
work
there.
it.
You understand?
They work it.
Inside for me, it reminds me of Real Madrid, man.
You think so?
They find a way, bro.
Yeah,
they
you just
find a way. bro.
Champions League, Real Madrid.
And Muti, bro. That's Muti.
It's that.
But
bro,
the thing is that Champions League football and Premier League football is different, man.
Yeah.
Premier League, you must work it. You must start from the back.
Nah, that's not true.
I feel like.
I don't agree.
I feel like with these top teams.
That's not true. You see, that's the thing about the Premier League. I feel like it's one of those leagues where
You don't have to
from
do
a
that.
set piece.
Yeah, you don't
Since
have to do
they-
that.
Or,
Yeah.
or from
Ellison
a,
can give you one of my goals.
or it can be a blunder. Virgil slip.
Yeah.
Since they ran in goal. So for me, the Premier League is one of those leagues where
anything can happen.
anything can
I feel like
In
yeah,
that-
more
but-
like from the back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you see, so in that way, I feel like you don't really.
It is a lot more
It doesn't need to
technical.
be beautiful, but
It must just work.
and that goes back to what I raised about Arsenal's average height, man. Since they
Yeah, because they account
they
for
smart
that.
in that. You get me? So now I see Arsenal.
Winning the league.
I see that they go all the way, bro. In my opinion, I think they go all the
For
way.
me, they still have too many teams to beat, man.
I think 2 losses will mess up their form.
Yeah.
So you don't think they can win the league?
Not convinced.
Yeah, I'm
yet.
excited,
They can win the league,
man.
but
Oh,
if they get 2 or more losses,
it's a long day.
They'll be there. United is eating it.
It's unreal expectation.
Nah, see, they had them. Boy, can we please just look at this run of games? They played West Ham, they beat them 3-1.
West Ham is ass.
They played Brighton, they beat them 4-2.
Hot and
Right?
cold.
They played, Newcastle, but it was a big game.
That's a real test.
Yeah.
That is a real test.
Right? Then they played Oxford, clean sweep second half. They won the game in the second half. Now they're gonna play Tottenham. They're gonna play United. They're gonna play City. They're gonna play Everton.
Everton are
will be at the
fighting,
bottom,
man.
but
but they're
Everton
fighting
are
to come
fighting.
up, so they're not going to be.
It's a
They playing Brighton. They playing City again.
Brentford, man.
Brentford. My
They
bad. My
also
bad.
have
My bad.
tough games coming.
But
They
I
have
say,
tough games, bro.
I say after the United game, we know if they're going to win the league or not.
You think so?
That Spurs game and United game, I think like that'll tell us a big story.
I think that's here, man. I think it's here, my
You
City.
Yeah, there we know for a certainty.
I think it's my City the lot. You know what? Champions League is coming back that week.
Yeah.
So do you think
Well, that weekend, man, bro.
what is Guardiola doing that day?
Yeah.
Guardiola plays his strongest team.
Ne? To
Yeah.
prove a point.
That's one thing I think about Guardiola, man. he doesn't have a thing where race players or kind of. Man,
Just
the
play
players-
you, man.
Just play you,
Play
yeah.
you.
Just play you, yeah, man.
You
So
guys been playing the system this week now. You
But
must
that's the
play.
thing also though, like you have a mad bench.
Yeah.
he doesn't rotate the squad too much, man. But nah, I don't see
Let's
Arsenal.
stop interview with him, man.
So if you don't see Arsenal go all the way, who do you cut?
City.
Awesome.
Who do you
I
basically?
think Arsenal's gonna win it.
What do you say?
So he was Arsenal.
Nah, league.
League. United.
I would want to say United, but
Unrealistic.
You see, first it was we're gonna get top 4. Now it's the league.
United.
Nah, this is
United.
video and accept top 4 for now.
Yeah, like there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm a man of big predictions, man. So I say United.
But I say Arsenal. Arsenal go all the way.
It will be refreshing if Arsenal win it.
Yeah, anyway, bro.
But it's also like now it just means that everyone's now there's a lot more to fight for, man. Like a lot more teams are fighting
For the
That's what-
it's back to
That's what
like
I would
usually.
do. 100%. Yeah, that's
And-
how I feel.
You know, just to end it off, you know, like I heard someone say on a footballing show is that the Premier League can turn into the Farmers League
Ah,
Yeah,
that's
City
true.
win.
in the sense, but like now I wanna ask, is that not true? Like just to end it off.
To be
I
honest,
wanna,
That wasn't
Go
true.
back.
I wanna
That's
end
the
it.
table.
I wanna end it off on a very nice note. Is that like people make those claims and stuff, but people like to praise Pep Guardiola, greatest coach.
it's kind of
But
like
I think people don't really acknowledge the Spanish excellence in that, because if you look at Ten Hag, if you look at Ten Hag, if you look at Arteta, if you look at Pep,
they come from
they
there.
come from Spain. So it's like you're praising the manager, but you're not praising.
Where they come from.
Mourinho also.
Mourinho also. Yeah.
So I don't know, but I think
Nah, look.
the Premier has been a Farmers League. That just shows that when
Just
you
what?
when you play a Spanish system in the Prem, it's been proven to yield results.
Teams don't really run away in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Run away.
Like with points.
But last season, how many points did City win the league by?
Yeah, but apart
Sure.
I feel like
but like
You
before
but it
that,
makes sense though.
when-
Why?
When they won the league over Liverpool twice, it was
Yeah,
one
okay,
goal.
okay, yeah.
See.
No, that was last season, yes. That was
And
with Gundogan last season.
Yeah.
yeah,
But they won 5, no 4 and 5.
4 and 5.
That's
every single team here is a decent team.
That's what I was gonna say.
Every single you can probably
They
go.
disrespect in that league again.
You can probably go down a bit more. And we look here, Leicester, Leeds is not a bad team. Nottingham Forest, okay.
Oh, it's
Nah,
let
you know,
me
there's
raise you something. In La Liga, the team that's 19th on the log, second from last is Sevilla. Sevilla, Owens.
Yeah.
Deep that.
Yeah, okay.
Deep that, Owens.
But-
Just deep
Yes,
that.
I believe
Nah,
it.
just
Let's leave it
nah,
there.
nah, wait,
leave it there, Owens.
Think about it like this, man. City had to remain honest, man. Like they had to grind out results. You're not winning against these man any day.
Yeah.
Every single team in the league. City,
It takes a lot to.
it takes a lot, man. You know, it doesn't make it a Farmers League. City might or just light years ahead.
But that's for me the difference between City and any other Premier League team is that City do it beautifully. Like I said, any other Premier League team, maybe they win it from a City.
They grind out.
City.
Basel.
Gundogan last season, how was that goal, man?
No, but the
How was that goal?
but
You get what I'm
the-
saying? So for me, it's not about how the log ends on paper,
3-2.
how it ends on paper, or how many points it's different by.
That
But
was crazy.
if you watch the game and you
I
genuinely
just
watch
celebrate
and you
that
feel like shit, nah, this is next level.
Mhm.
When you watch
I
it,
just can't
you see what I'm
stand
saying?
it,
That's why I feel like
That's
it's a Farmers League.
And company there, yeah.
Yo, that's crazy. How can yo, that's actually mad. That you
Almost like Bayern. Bayern, when they win, they don't win grinding out. They dominate, man. So it's like convincing me, like fuck, nah,
But that's a Farmers League.
Bundas.
I don't think so.
I think that.
It's the best place to farm players. That's what
I think nah. Bundesliga, Farmers League, sorry guys.
League 1, Bundesliga.
Butters.
League 1, yeah. Bappé must come to the big
Yeah,
shows, man.
that is
La
true.
Liga.
If you go to La Liga, it's crazy, nah.
Yo, 2 months, bro.
If you go to La Liga, it is crazy.